Hey guys, Stephanie here. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Alright, so everybody's talking about like the day of jihad, the day of vengeance and all this. And to me, it's kind of like it seems like a false flag. And I know a lot of people aren't going to like that. They're not going to like to hear what I have to say. And I'm so sorry. Like, I'm like having to do my video. Like, if you can see where I'm seeing from it right now, it's like totally different views. I feel like I'm like all. But anyways, I don't give a fuck. Okay, so you have half the country who's like half Israel, half Palestine. You know, you have people, stoking the media fear. You have people like, basically just trying to live in. I'm just gonna keep doing this while I do this video. I'm sorry, but it's bugging the fuck out of me, and I cannot get this shirt right. But I got it so right when I bought it. But anyways, all right. So we're watching like all these countries do their thing, right? But have we heard of COVID? Have we heard of Ukraine? Have we heard of all these other things that have just been like, oh my god, so crazy? No, it's like we have a new fucking crisis, right? And I mean, most people, I would like to think, okay, so I'm gonna assume anybody who is like 35 and over, you've been through like at least 100 once in a lifetime catastrophic events. Like, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Yellowstone's gonna blow, you're gonna die. And it's like it doesn't happen. So it's like we've all been going through this. Like, I mean, if you think about it, a lot of people post like memes and they're like, all right, since, COVID came and left, how many times have you died? But when I think about it, I'm like, dude, we did die. Like, people, we've been shamed. And it's still to this day, if you think about it. If you're not vaccinated or you're, anti-vaccine or not even anti-vaccine, just like, kind of don't want to get it, guys. I'll be good. I'll wait till next year. I'll wait till the next year. Like, I'll wait till all the data's out. Like, I'm that type of person. Like, you know what? I've learned the hard way in the past. And I know sometimes you just gotta wait shit out. I'm just waiting shit out. I just wanna know what's gonna happen 10 years from now from this shit. That's normal. In today's society, that's not normal. That makes you a conspiracist. You are a threat to society. You should be locked up. I mean, this is the extremes we're going to right now. And that goes like into extremes where people are thinking that mass migration from, oh, these people are refugees, they're just hurting, and they're doing this, and they're doing that, and oh my god, we're going to help them. But, they're not really paying attention to serious things that could be happening. So I'm going to bring you to, okay, so Barack Obama, okay, in 2012, he brought in, okay, it was, hold on, HR 4310, and it was in December 2011. Okay, so Obama did this resonating U.S. international media 2016. Basically, Obama ushered in, and he started it when it happened after the terror attacks, of course, 9/11. That's when everything was ushered in. Think about it. Epstein had the picture of, Bush. And he had the picture of, Bill Clinton, the blue dress. And it's like, it's a little weird that Obama did legislation that'll literally legalize it to make it okay for the local media and news press to lie to its citizens. But because of the Patriot Act, HR 4310 2012 lasted 2016, and it is still happening right now. Protecting press freedoms. Yeah, protecting press freedoms. How does that work in for us, though? I mean, think about it. We're protecting the press's freedoms. Basically, we're protecting them from being held accountable for treason and sedition. That's basically what it is. If you look around everything that's happening right now, we're not just in like civil war in the United States. It's just not okay. If you really think about it, on a global scale, there's mass migration. There is like in the area I'm in right now, where I live. Okay, in the past couple months, I've noticed, holy shit, I'm the minority, dude. And okay, I'm gonna fix my thing. But I was like joking with my daughter. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be somebody's token white person. Like, you know how like back in the day they would be like, you're a token black? I'm thinking like, wow, I'm gonna be a token white person. And I joke like that because I didn't grow up in a white area. Actually, when I'm in a mainly white area, I feel out of place because I didn't grow up in that type of area. I don't know. I keep fucking with my shirt. And then I got my Adidas. Okay, whatever. Who fucking cares? But I feel out of place, right? So I'm here in Sugarland. And like within 3 months, 3 to 6 months, it's turned into a complete... I'm not farting. Okay, so you know. But it's primarily like Muslim now. And I don't mind it. I mean, my hairdresser's Muslim. They're not mean or anything like that. But it's just like, people are always like wanting to represent where they come from and what they support. But it seems that only the people who are refugees or migrating or doing the locating, they're the only ones who get a voice. So it's like the people who live in those areas who are being, I wouldn't say the great replacement theory, because that is a conspiracy. But in a sense, I'm the token white person. We'll just put it that way. And then I started thinking about it, and I've been like trying to get a job and everything like that. And like the place that I did my externship at, she would only interview Hispanic chicks. She would only it was all Hispanic. And she would constantly tell me like, oh, you should be at a med spa. You should be at a plastic surgeon. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, I get really sick of people thinking, like, just because you're pretty, you're not smart. Like, I'm very intelligent. Like, I have so much information in my brain, it hurts. But there's not people out there like me. Like, if I could find somebody who, like, I could talk about, like, ancient civilizations and all this type of stuff, I would be married to him in a second. And happy forever in a million years. But it's just like we're turning into the movie Idiocracy. We're literally like the movie Idiocracy. If you think about it, we're that dumb. We're that bad. We're that fucking bad. And it's like, oh my god. And then it's like you have legacy media. They come out. All of a sudden, like Cory Booker, like all these people are in Israel. They never did that with Ukraine. Like, when were they right there on the front lines with Ukraine? Never. Like, oh my god. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is, like the World Economic Forum is telling you, you're hackable. Okay, you are very fucking hackable from frequency. Just like when you listen to music, classical music, like, I love classical music, but I also like gangster rap, like, for real, like, I love, like, UGK, and, like, most people look at me and never in a million years think I listen to music that I do, but it's just, like, it's the beat to the music, and that beat has a frequency to it, right? And if you pay attention to a lot of the frequencies that are out right now, it's like, jump on a cop car, tweak, ooh, twerk, tweak, whatever you gotta fucking do. And then if the cop tells you, like, no, then you're gonna bank, bitch, you're gonna make millions. It's like, not only that, but the industry too, like Hollywood and like music companies, they're all putting like this ghetto shit out there. Like they're trying to put it out there. It's like black people, their culture is just fucking ghetto and hood. And it's really not. It's not like that at all. It's cultured. Like I grew up on like Philly, like soul music, like it's like, and I'm thinking if my mom were to like see the music now, but I'm like, what? I know real music. So I don't know. But just like music, the powers that be, who took like soul music, like Etta James, At Last, and like all these classic stuff, and then they turned it into, you gotta have like a grill and you gotta charge, like they just make the black culture look so fucking bad. They really do. And they're doing it on purpose too. You gotta think, all the people telling black people that they're oppressed are the elite white people. And to me, I find that so funny. It's like, okay, so all you rich people are telling them they're oppressed by the people who are lower than them. Like, their neighbors are oppressing them? No. But it's like people don't ever... It's like you don't step outside of that fucking goddamn programming. It's like we live in a matrix. We live in a controlled simulation, okay? And this is how it works. We live in a simulation to where it's like you wake up, right? And turn on the TV. And the TV tells you what to think, what to feel. And then you go to work. And then you look on your phone. And then you go on the radio. You go to the grocery store, the gas station. And everybody's repeating the same thing. If you think about it, oh my god, I can't believe I'm going to say this. But the Truman Show? It's kind of like the Truman Show. Like, he realizes, like, holy shit, I'm trapped in a matrix. We are trapped in this shit. And the powers that be, they've been doing this for hundreds and thousands of years. Okay, so all the families that are in ruling class today, all the families that are in power, they've been in power forever. And then you look at, like, the royal family, they're sellout bitches too. But, okay, so at least when one of the family members was dabbling with Nazis, they were like, okay, we gotta get rid of you. Now they're just like, we fully support the Nazis. That's Operation Paperclip. Okay, so just so you guys know, I'm not fat. Actually, I feel like I need to lose weight, but it's just like, when you like, it's just like, I have a little waist, tiny little waist. There's huge boobs, like enormous boobs. I should just do my shows like this, and maybe I'll make some money, be like, oh yeah, and then show my tattoo. Oh, I'm just kidding. Honestly, not really. So I need to move to like Rumble and all that. I need to honestly get out of here and get my LLC, because I'm getting hit hard. So no matter what I do, and I even like uploaded like shorts, like I did like, shorts, just like jokester stuff, and I got like 1,000 subscribers, and like everything was great. What did YouTube do? YouTube, oh, you get nothing. Like, seriously, it was like, dude, they just cut my balls off right there and then. Like, as soon as I started getting followers, or not followers, subscribers, because I realized, like, okay, I'll just do shorts. As soon as I started doing shorts, I was getting subscribers, whatever you want to fucking call it. And then, bam! My shit just got cut off again. It's like that on all my platforms. So I just gotta do something. Because this shit sucks, and I don't like it, and I don't want to do it, because it's like, what are you gonna... But, and again, what am I gonna do? Because what? And even this video, I'm not even gonna... This is gonna be so bad. This video is gonna be awful. But I'm just gonna post it anyway. So I don't really give a fuck anymore. It's like, even if I like take my videos very seriously, right? And I'm putting out really good information, I'm putting out all this and that and this. Do you guys see it? No. Because fucking overlords of information like Klaus Schwab and all these motherfucking pricks, dude, they always have to fuck with shit. Like, I'm so not a danger to anybody. Never. I just want to be left the fuck alone. I know I've been dealing with Obama and Clinton and Bush, and I've been dealing with all these motherfuckers since I was like, no, because I already told my dad who killed Marilyn Monroe and JFK, like, before, okay, whatever. So, it's like, I'm watching this shit now, seeing how they do it, seeing how they play it, how they do false flags, like 9/11, all this kind of shit. I'm sorry, guys. It's like weird. Ugh. But it's such a good soft shirt. But anyways, so it's like, ugh. But it's like, at what point, why can't everybody just be left the fuck alone, dude? Like, why does everybody have to be in control? Like, why does Klaus Schwab have to decide, look, you're not going to eat meat. You're going to eat bugs. And you're not going to drive a car. And you're not going to do this. And you're not going to do that. And you're going to live in a 15-minute city. Like, who asked these people? Nobody. Nobody asked these motherfuckers. Nobody asked this motherfucker to do this for us. Like, I don't want him to plan my future. No. His dad is a Nazi. But here, Operation Paperclip. Okay, so during Operation Paperclip, during the war with Hitler, so America brought a bunch of the Nazis into their NASA and CIA and all that. So you can kind of see it now, how, like, it's kind of weird how we talk about, like, Nazis and CIA and all FBI. And it's like, the FBI has been, like, caught doing a lot of fucking weird shit, right? And then the CIA, not so looking good on them either. And it's like, not a lot is going good on their part. And then they flip it over something else. But in the meantime, are they the ones creating the mayhem? I mean, you gotta think about it. It's controlled opposition. It's mayhem. It's Operation Paperclip, MK Ultra. I mean, our own CIA stopped the development of, like, people who were finding out that, like, acid and, like, mushrooms and all that were curing people who had, like, PTSD and stuff like this. Like, you have to understand, these governments, just put it this way. Okay, all these pharmaceutical companies we have, right? Like Pfizer loves Taylor Swift. Anyways, so if you notice, like, on Instagram, like Facebook, anything you really watch, it'll say sponsored by Pfizer or sponsored by this underneath of it. And I'm already like, dude, like, I don't want to be a part of that. If I feel like I need to get a vaccine, if I feel like I need to do this, or I feel like I need to be a part of any kind of groupthink, that should be on my own merit. You shouldn't have to pay people to have some kind of persuasion over me, because that's what it is. Advertisement is persuasion. So when they say, no, it's not crimes against humanity, nobody coerced them. No, you literally did. You coerced people. Because you were also like, oh, you can't work at your job. And, you know, like, oh, we were wrong. And, oh, I didn't know about that. It's like, wow, okay. So it's like one half of people can do things and the other half can't. Just like, you know, if you look at crypto, you know, all day long on my Google feed, it'll be like, oh, this is going to blow up to, you know, this will make you a millionaire. This will make you a millionaire. Okay, I've been seeing the same thing for years. Since I think I was supposed to be a millionaire in like 2019. I'm not a millionaire yet. I don't know what's going on. But it's like with a bunch of them. And then people are like, oh no, crypto, it's just another psyop. It's this, it's that. And now I'm starting to think it is. I still can't, like, I'm sorry guys. My boobs, I can't make my waist look like a normal person's, whatever. I don't give a fuck. So it's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna fucking do? But don't worry. The IRS is like, look, we realized that there's $689 billion out there that the American taxpayers owe. They've been cheating us. And I was thinking, like, holy shit. So the whole, that's all conspiracy, right? Because it's like, didn't they like leave a bunch of like weapons and money, and they give all this shit away to Ukraine, and there's like this dark money they can't account for. So this is basically how it goes, okay? So we get a credit score, we get judged, we are scored on everything we do financially, right? But our own government can completely lose money, fuck off money, not know what happened to money, give money away, and be like, you know what? It was taxpayers. They don't go to jail. It'll be like a oops. Or, how like we've been hearing all these hearings on everything. It's just like, oh, I don't recall. Oh, I don't remember. Like, no. Can you imagine if an everyday citizen went on trial and they're like, oh, I can't recall. Oh, I don't remember. Okay, dismissed. They don't remember. Not the case. You have to be a part of them, and that's what makes me so fucking angry. It's just like, God. So angry. So angry. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the Gaza-Israel war and how we don't hear about COVID. We don't hear about, Ukraine and all this. Okay, so Lockheed Martin is the defense contractor working for the military and NASA. Their worth is $108 billion. They have 11,100 employees. 75% of the revenue comes from the U.S. government. In 2020 alone, they made $40 billion. $40 billion. So just put this into perspective. They made none. And once Biden got back in power, like Obama, it was really Obama. Like once Trump was out, they profited $40 billion. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Lockheed Martin just closed a $2.3 billion restocking contract with Pentagon. I didn't want to know that one. I knew it, but I didn't want to know it. You know what I mean? Because to me, it's like, fuck. Like, you have a group of people. You have, the planet. And there's a handful of people who control everything that happens on this world. There are the bankers, the Pope, all these people. They control it all, right? You have the handful. And people are like, Paris Hilton, bitch is married to a Rothschild. She's married to a Rothschilds. Okay, so shut up. They're all plants. Everybody's plant. Celebrities, everybody. Just like we just saw Dana Perino come out and worship Hillary Clinton. Come on now. You guys have to see things for what they are. I mean, it is not that fucking Captain. It's very Captain Obvious, honestly. It's very Captain Obvious. So what you do is, think about it. Under Trump, did we have any of these wars? Nothing. No. Border was secure. Everything was good for 4 years. All right. So then you have to think about it. The World Economic Forum, all these people, they just lost a shitload of money because they're years behind. So what they do is they just flood other countries with migrants. They're doing all sorts of shit. They're basically destroying every middle class, low class, just like everybody who's known in their town. Like, you're not gonna be, your neighbors aren't gonna be your neighbors anymore. Just like me, I realize that I'm gonna be a token white friend. Um, all this is being done on purpose. And it's not for what you think. Like right now, I mean, I know I'm jumping around, but it's really hard to like say things without being targeted by certain groups of people. Okay, so you got to think about it like this. The media, just like in communist countries, right? They're allowed to spread false shit, right? Obama allowed that. I don't care what. Okay, and all Snoops and all them, they've all been proven wrong. And that's another thing. All the people that are like, oh, conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory. Which conspiracy theory has been wrong, bitch? Which conspiracy theory has been fucking wrong? None. They've all been on fucking point, dude. We have not lied. And that's why they hate us. Because we're trying to warn you. Like, you gotta, prepare yourself for what's coming. Because, like 9/11 and, like COVID and I forget where I was going with this. I'm just like disgusted. Not only that, because of all the money they make off of it too. And what people don't realize right now is like they're doing this to usher in a holy war. And the holy war is going to enter in Islam, the one world religion, for the World Economic Forum. What are you going to do? Islam. And it's interesting, because it's like, if you're conservative or a Christian and you protest, oh, they're going to throw you in fucking jail. But if you're pro-Hamas, if you're anything like this, oh, you're good. I know, we'll support you. We'll gather with you. What? Yeah. To me, it's just like, I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Like, how in the fuck can you go against your own people? And that's what, it's called treason. It's treason. It's fucking treason. But most Americans, they don't even know what treason is. Because they're like, oh my god, but if your feelings, oh my god. No, your feelings mean nothing. There's Bill of Rights, constitutional rights, all this kind of stuff. Okay, but at the end of the day, this is what needs to go. Oh my god. The Patriot Act has to go. The Patriot Act has to go. And also everything Obama put in place with 9/11 and also in 2016 with his protecting press freedoms worldwide. 2010. Daniel Pearl Harbor. I mean, it's just fucking, I'm so sick of it. They all sold us out. I look at it. I look at everything I write down, and it doesn't come out like I want it to. Because I'm just like, fucking shit, man. Like, does it ever stop? Is it ever gonna stop? Or are we just gonna forever be stuck with these tyrants? Like, I've been dealing with this fuckhead forever. And it's crazy because, like Obama will come out there and he does his Obama Foundation forum. Klaus Schwab has economic forum. They have, all these forums and their movements and all that. But if you're a conservative, what do they call you? A terrorist. If you do anything that's not aligned with them. Just like moms who are like, no, we don't want trans stuff in our schools. They got labeled a domestic terrorist. but we have people supporting Hamas in America. And it just goes to show you that it's a double, it's so fucking fake. It's so fucking fake. It's so goddamn fake. And it's like, and what gets me is like, before these attacks, people were in Hollywood were talking about how like this is not my personal belief. Not my personal belief. I'm not saying this. YouTube, do not cancel me. Okay, but Israel and Jews were a hot topic, right? People were talking about how like Jews were like, you know, the Hollywood producers, they control the world, they control the banking industry. Then people were going on Twitter and like saying like they're part of like all these crazy like child things. I don't know, conspiracy. And then all of a sudden there's like this stuff with Hamas. And like we already know 9/11, like come on. So, you know, and what's weird is like people don't talk about like, you know, in South Africa, like white people have been murdered like left and right, their house being robbed, all this. Nobody stands up for that. Nobody stands up for Christians. Nobody stands up for white people. White people are like openly hated. Christians openly hated. I mean, there's like a group of people that are really attacked all the time. So you want to tell me we should prioritize these people, we're going to put those down. But at the same day, it's like, no, we're all spiritual beings having a human experience. You're all fucking retarded. You're going to keep experiencing misery until you just let it go. Because it's like fucking shit, man. These people, what they do is it's a war on your mind. They want to control your mind. They're going to tell you what's bad, what's good, this and that. They're going to bring your athletes, your singers, your late night comedians. They're going to do like all this shit, like sitcoms to make you think that this is what it is. No, you're literally in the Matrix. You're literally being programmed. And like, I don't watch it. So I don't watch it. And then when I see it, I'm like, what is wrong with people? I don't know. But turn off your TVs. Seriously? Get out in nature. Meet people. Like, okay, I need to meet people. I need to meet friends. I need to make friends. I do. I really do. Because, I don't know. I think I'm just ready to love someone again. You know what I mean? You know how like when you've been like so closed off forever because you've been hurt? And then you're just like, okay, fuck it. I want to love somebody. I want to be in a relationship. I think that's where I'm at. Yeah, that's totally where I'm at. But anyways, it's like, I know where they're coming from. I know they're so dark and mean and evil. But fuck, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And they're like, the FBI, you know, they're coming out. They're like, oh, America should be warned. You know, you get bombed. And it's Christopher Wray. Christopher Wray is a source of information. I can't take anything seriously right now. I can't. And like, I see all these memes. People are like, are we gonna die? Should I pay my credit card bill? It's like, fuck. Who knows? You got Christopher Wray. Christopher Wray saying, we're all doomed. We're gonna get bombed. Alright, guys. I love you. Seriously. Thank you for letting me rant. I love you so much. I love you so much. It hurts. Alright, I'm being goofy. Love you guys. It's just because, like, I got my flannel shirt. Alright, love you. Bye.